entire Hall of Fame committee. It truly is an honor to be inducted with such an amazing group of athletes and coaches, one that I'm not really sure I belong in. While I know I was a decent runner in high school, I'm definitely not one of the great long-distance runners to come out of PHS. Perhaps it was my wonderful forward roll on the balance beam or my high jumping abilities along with my running that got me here tonight, but whatever it was, I'm extremely honored and humbled, so thank you. That said, I would like to thank all my family and my husband's family for coming tonight. One person who I wish was here is my uncle, Ralph Gizzi. As many of you know, he passed away about 1.5 years ago, and not only was he a great athlete, he was an even greater supporter of high school athletics in Portsmouth and all of Aquidneck Island. I know he would be second in line to my mom to buy a ticket for tonight's dinner to celebrate me along with his great friend Bob Angel. While he's not here physically, his spirit definitely lives on in his wife and children who are here tonight, and I'm grateful for their presence. Now I have to specifically thank my phenomenal parents, Cindy and Jan, who brought me to countless practices and sat through grueling swim meets and track meets, all for a mere minutes of action. They never pressured me, all they did was support me. The only pressure I had was that I was required to do something every season at the high school. My mom wanted me to stay in shape and stay out of trouble. And for the most part, that worked, except for a small incident that Joe Flood and Ellen Tilbedo might remember having to do with toilet paper, but besides that, but getting back to my parents, they were and still are awesome. And as if driving all over New England wasn't enough, my dad would take amazing pictures at just about every big event. So I have an incredible photographic record of my athletic career. I know I was not appreciative at all back then, and I'm sure there was many nasty words that I said to my dad, especially after a very hard race, and he's in my face trying to take my picture. I know I didn't appreciate it then, but I am so grateful now. So thank you, Mom and Dad, for all you did. And thank you to my older sister, Jenny, who's here tonight, for being born first. In all seriousness, I'm a big believer in birth order, and I know if I had been born first and her second, she'd be up here today. She gave me inspiration and motivation at a very young age. I always wanted to be like her, keep up with her, whether it be on the playground, the ski slope, the swimming pool, and when we got to high school, and she stayed with swimming and I switched to running, we became best friends and our biggest cheerleaders. I know that I am who I am today because she's been in my life since day one. Lastly, I want to thank all the incredible teachers and coaches I was lucky to have while in school. When my husband and I started a family, there was no question where we wanted to raise our kids. We both have such positive memories of our high school years. 3 teachers in particular I just want to highlight. Number one being Nancy Coit, or who is now Nancy Fitzgerald, and she was my gymnastics coach. Anybody who knows Nancy knows she's extremely upbeat, positive, supportive, and that's exactly how she made our gymnastics season. Back then there was no indoor track, which I'm thankful for, because it gave me a little bit of a break from running. And some of my fondest memories are just fooling around and laughing at gymnastics. And it was Nancy Fitzgerald who made it that way, so I thank her. Number 2 is Mr. Blaze. He was the boys track coach during my time, and not only did he allow me to train on occasion with the boys team to help push me, but he was instrumental in helping me with the high jump. I credit his technical coaching to my state high jump title senior year, so thank you, Dawn, for that. And last but not least, I said I wasn't going to cry. I want to thank my cross-country coach and my friend, Ellen Tilbedo, for just about everything. There's no way to possibly count the amount of time and energy she put into coaching cross-country. Ellen is the epitome of the kind of coach that belongs in the Athletic Hall of Fame. She made the grueling sport of distant running fun for me. She would take us on beach runs, have scavenger hunts, pasta dinners. She even drove me herself to Vermont from New England. The woman is incredible, and to this day, she continues to give her time. She's back now coaching at the middle school, and she's coaching my youngest daughter, Allie, cross country. Above all, she taught me to love running and love just health and wellness. I'm so glad we are honoring her here tonight also, because she has touched so many young student athletes, and I am so grateful for being one of them. So thank you to all again for this recognition. I hope my three girls realize the importance of relationships they make in school, whether it be with teachers, friends, coaches, and classmates, because they are invaluable and last a lifetime. Thank you very much.